Uh, Pagdating pa lang nila, I greet them with a smile and a welcoming and warm feeling. Of course, lahat naman may sakit nang pumupunta dito and they have complaints. So, it's better to have a light atmosphere and very welcoming, like home. Okay? And after that, you always ask them how they feel and for them to be more open to the doctor. Okay? So for me, it's very important to build a rapport with your patients. Not only because it's a patient-doctor relationship, but more of, for your patients to really share the history and their stories with you, so that they will be at ease every time they will have a consult with you. Thank you.
When a patient says that he feels like he belongs to a family, it means that he feels like he is home. And that is exactly what we want our patients to feel when they come here to our department, the Department of Physical Rehabilitation. We want our patients to know that we sympathize with them. And not only that, we also empathize with them. We see patients who come in because of pain, because of impairments, because of disability. And we want them to understand that we know how they feel and that we are here to help them with all our abilities to move on to a life that is of better quality than before, because after all, that is what family is all about.
So, paano natin pinaparamdam sa mga pasyente natin na sila ay pamilya? Number one, I make them comfortable. Kasi di ba pag pamilya, komportable ka. So, during check-up, I don't usually start with the chief complaint. I start with the personal things. So, yung name, I ask specifically for the nickname. I also ask about the person who referred them to me. That way, I am creating a common ground. Number two, I try to help them as best or as much as I can. I am a very physical person. I touch usually my patients. So, na-lesson lang during this pandemic, but I assist my patient in going up to the bed and going down from the bed. So, mas relax sa akin, mas pakiramdam nila, pamilya natin sila. And number three, pinaparamdam ko sa kanila na pamilya sila kasi during payment time, I make sure that the service that they got from me is more than what they are paying for, or more than what they paid for, para mas maraming serbisyo kaysa ibinabayad. That way, giging formality lang yung pagbabayad nila. Whenever you go on duty or whenever you have a patient, always treat them as a family member. Laging isipin mo nanay mo, tatay mo, or kapatid mo. That way, you'll always be at your best. Kasi, pamilya.
You know, it is not easy for patients to seek consult to a doctor. So this is probably one of the reasons why many of our patients' encounters are quite lengthy, especially the initial ones. This entails getting to know each other and building trust in the relationship. Trying to make them as comfortable as possible and listening well to what they say. This helps us identify their problems and sort of arrive at the correct diagnosis that leads to the correct treatment. Taking time to explain what is going on and what can be done, both to the patient and the family or loved ones, will always be appreciated. Making them aware of the best options available while considering their preference. Most of all, I think, and I learned, that making them feel that we genuinely care for them and that we will always put their best interest forward will help them restore or maintain health, will go a long, long way in making them feel they are family.
The Premier Medical Center feels like a family because, just like any household, the heads of the family are well within reach. There's no ivory tower, there's no pedestal. The communication boundaries separating staff and management are blurred at Premier. This open communication only serves to strengthen the bonds among the whole Premier community. The support from leadership is also very evident in terms of training, safety and protection, especially during the height of the pandemic. Assistance during inclement weather, during illness, and many more. Employees give back through their loyalty and effective and efficient service. Just like any family, everybody supports everybody. Indeed, the Premier Medical Center is one big family. Happy, fantastic 7 years, Premier Medical Center.
So for the past 7 years, we have been delighted with the services here at Premier Medical Center. All of the staff here makes us feel so welcome. The access as well is very easy. A good accessibility from our house is unlike with other hospitals where it's very tedious and it's very difficult to get in touch with personnel. Here at Premier, everybody is very accommodating and everybody makes us feel welcome each and every time we come here.
The most memorable experience at Premier was when I was recommended to be the new admitting supervisor. I met the people who taught me how to grow as an employee. It was a mix of emotion and an opportunity for me to grow professionally, but I was very lucky to be surrounded by selfless and knowledgeable people. My fear of handling my own department was eased because of these people who supported and trusted me all throughout. Thank you, Premier, for this opportunity. Also, a big thank you to Doc Roger and Sir Landicho for the advice and guidance. And to my admitting heads, Dr. Gison and Dr. Carol, for your full support. And this endeavor will never be possible without the great support and trust of my colleagues in the admitting, information, and outpatient department.
My most memorable experience nung nag-start ang pandemic, last 2020, nang tinawag nila ako na mag-drive ng ambulance para magatid at sundo ng mga empleyado. Ito yung first time ko na experience dito sa Paranaque Premier Hospital. Salamat po sa inyong pagtitiwala.
Hi, I'm Reynaldo Gonzalez. I'm from Biraj Trading. I'm supplying radiology requirement for the past 3 to 4 years. I've been supplying their CT scan needs like the syringes and contrast. This hospital, the Premier Medical Center, is really very overwhelming because their prospect and their missions are really going on the stages of progress. I really admire their systems, their protocols and everything, their equipments, especially procedures like the relationship between the hospital and the patient itself. It's really overwhelming. Happy anniversary, Premier Medical Center, and more years to come. And God bless you all. Thank you.
Through the years working with the Premier Medical Center as one of your supplier, I have a great experience doing business with you. And I'm so much grateful to be part of it. Thank you and more power.
The Premier Medical Center and Natrafarm Inc. has built a strong partnership in providing accessible, quality, and affordable healthcare and medicines to our fellow Filipinos. Congratulations and more power to all the trustworthy and reliable board members, doctors, and staffs.
Everything changes after the loss of my husband, Toby. For many, this was the person we spent most of our time with. This is who we made our plans with, the one who shared our worries. Every part of our past, present, and future revolve around him. And to be without him is harder, sadder, even lonelier than I ever could have guessed. That is why I am so grateful that Toti joined and invested with the Premier Medical Center. being supported with a group of medical practitioners and businessmen who displays positive and supportive attitude. I feel this community as a growing family too. To the present board, thank you so much for being part of this premier family. Rest assured that I will be supporting for the growth of this institution. Happy anniversary, Premier!